Hi, so this video is going to be on the topic of hyperopia reversal. I've had a couple of requests on this channel, and also it's something that's come up in a lot of end myopia discussions. So anyway, I'm going to cover it here. So hyperopia is not the opposite of myopia. It's your eyesight or vision measurements. It's more on a continuum. So depending where you are on that continuum, you know, different things come into play. So people often think of, you got 20/20, then you got short-sighted, then you got long-sighted, and everyone wants to be 20/20. Well, for starters, 20/20 is just a figure. It is just a construct. It's not actually optimum eyesight. Optimal eyesight is nearer 2012, or, you know, between 2012 2015. But what has happened, obviously in modern times, is that, you know, people read more, their eyes get accustomed to close work, and then they go shorter and shorter sighted, and obviously that can be reversed, because that's what the end myopia movement is all about. It's reversing something that you've done. Because the muscles are getting very strained and you're going into a ciliary spasm. So end myopia is all about unlocking that spasm. Now, if you've got hyperopia, it means that your eyeball actually naturally is a bit of a flatter shape. And, well, yeah, if you wanted to get back to, you know, if you wanted to get to 20/20, I guess you could do close work and strain your eyes, but obviously that would come with the cost. Who wants to do that? You know, it's like if you're very tall, cutting your legs off to be shorter. You know, it is a natural condition, and ideally, you know, you want your eyes to be relatively relaxed, and if relatively relaxed means that you know, you have hyperopia, that is kind of where you're at. Now, I've spoken about this in my other videos. I have hyperopia and it wasn't picked up when it should have been. So at the time, before I had any treatment, I had horrible headaches. I was so sensitive to light, I couldn't do anything. So reading or writing just went completely out of the window. You know, I was adjusting my posture to deal with it, so I couldn't, you know, I was getting fatigued very easily because I had such a bad posture. I was getting joint strain. You know, I ended up with unevenness in the muscles, so on and so forth. I mean, I don't drive a car because it was just impossible to actually learn with all that going on. Now, I've been a whole heap better since. You know, I've got glasses, but I have to undo, I'm still undoing all that I didn't get treated for when I should have been treated for it. So that is actually what happens for a lot of people. The other thing is that you can develop a squint. Now that usually happens in younger children, and you know, so some people develop squints and some people develop postural problems. It's not really to do with the amount of hyperopia. There's other factors that come into play there, just that anything over a 4 you run the risk of squinting, but people can go up to 5, 6, 7 you know, without squinting, because they change their posture, and then they get back problems or neck or shoulder pain, that sort of thing. So that is basically what I've got to say about hyperopia reversal. It's, I mean, I've seen it mentioned. It's not something I would ever do myself. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think it's particularly healthy. So yeah, I really hope that that did help answer any questions. And sometimes, you know, in spite of your best efforts, you are going to have astigmatism or hyperopia or myopia, you know, not, and you are going to have to wear glasses sometimes. I mean, with myopia, the thing is there has been a lot of overprescription of people. So, you know, people are thinking, oh, hyperopia is the same. Well, it's not. Myopia certainly can be reversed or reduced in a lot of cases. With hyperopia, you actually do need to make sure that you have your full prescription, that you have glasses that are comfortable, and that is the best way that you can look after your eyes. So I do hope this was helpful. So if you liked it, push like, and hope to see you in my next video.